Hi everyone, this is my third presentation, the Persuasive Presentation. My name is Evan Paget, as y'all probably know by now. And today I will be talking to y'all about why there should be an age gap for political leaders and those who hold presidential positions in office in the United States. This presentation is not going to be politically motivated. I'm not going to be going in a certain direction. I'm going to be grabbing evidence from both sides, both parties, just so there is no bias in any way. So my main reasons are the cognitive decline with elderly population, those specifically 60 and older, and then also the fact that this generation and our generation and in 20s and 30s, how we need to have more of a voice rather than electing those who are triple and double our age into office that don't share the same values that we might share. So with cognitive decline after the age of 60, and it can happen sooner, there are cases in 50s and rare cases of in your 40s where you have cognitive decline, where your brain starts to slow down and not be able to comprehend as much, and it can lead to memory loss and other things. Those diseases, as you probably know, are like dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, and so on and so forth. With these diseases, our elderly population that are in office are not able to comprehend the speech that they are giving, the topic that they are discussing. They might not even be able to understand what laws that they are passing. And this can be a problem because we need people who have the cognitive ability to run our country. We don't need people who are struggling to even make decisions or even get words out. As you probably know, Joe Biden struggles in his press speeches to get any words out, constantly having to get reminded what he's even talking about, what words he's saying. Mitch McConnell, in office currently, is freezing up on every single speech he is saying or talking to with his fellow senators in office. And they are having to get pulled away from the presentation because they are not being able to finish it or even get any words out whatsoever, and they freeze and stare off in the distance. The other example is how we in our generation and in your teens, 18 to 30s, need to have more of a voice. I feel personally that we are not getting our voice heard or our opinions and values heard by the elderly population. There is a generational difference and age gap for sure that proves that they are not passing the laws that we want. And so that's why we need to put more of our generation in the office. Obviously, we are all probably 18, 19, early 20s. We cannot run an office. People our age cannot run an office. But early 30s can, and that is still close to our generation, and that they can express the values and everything that we would want and that we are wanting to achieve for this country. The source that I'm using is a podcast by Steve Inskeep, and he goes over the recent events between Mitch McConnell and other senators that are at that age of cognitive decline, and he talks about the recent situations that they've had with their speeches that they struggle to get any words out. My goal for this presentation is to get people to go out and vote. I don't care who you vote for. You can vote for Kermit the Frog, because I know that that was an option in the 2020 election, because people just did not care to vote for either of the two people that were running. But just go vote. You might not think that your vote counts, but it does. Go and vote. That's all I can say. I hope that y'all have enjoyed this, and will next year get out and go vote for who you want. Don't let anyone make that decision for you. Research for yourself.